Welcome back. Day 3 of the Infected. Excited to get going today, TBF Gaming. Let's fix our food and water real quick, and then we'll kind of get into a couple things today. Oh, we need to do stones as well. We've been doing a little bit of smelting through the night just to make sure we're kind of on track for that. We'll let that one finish before we do that. Let's go ahead and eat some chicken. Let's get some water, get some more clean water, drink some more water, and then eat that, eat that. Let's eat that. We can throw the potatoes on there for now. We can drop some of this stuff over here. And I've got a little bit of coffee, which we might need today because we didn't sleep that much through the night because we had a bunch of stuff that we were working on late last night. But yeah, a lot of stuff that we got to work on over the... I need one more. Over the next day or so, we need to try to get ourselves a few things that we can take to the trader. That would be a huge help. That way we can go to the trader and get the location of the ATV or the ATV trailer. Obviously the ATV first. Trailer doesn't do you any good. But I think we need like 500 coins for that. So what we need to do is we got to start looking for some of the stuff that sells for big money. And if the good way to do it, you can either look at the item like this and it tells you on there what the cost of it is or what the price is when you trade it to the trader. Or if you just go into your little itempedia up here on the right, really good itempedia. This shows you all the stuff for it. It shows you where to craft it, what goes into crafting it, and how much it's worth. So obviously that's 0. But like if we wanted to trade some of these, actually let's go all the way to the back one because that's where the really good stuff's at. So if we want to trade something like Kevlar, that's a huge one. That's 460 per. So every Kevlar that we get, we give them, we get 460 back. So we can get a big old stack of that and make big time money. Same with like mechanical, electrical. Those are $3 a piece. Wires are $2.30 a piece, and so on through the thing. So lots and lots of good stuff. But I want to run back over there and at least, if nothing else today, go pick up that metal pickaxe head that we saw over there. I hate to leave these running. I'll finish up one more smelting. But that's what we kind of do. I do want to finish up a little bit more on the backside of the base, but we're not going to build here for very long. We're going to actually live in the center of town where it's super dangerous and a super bad idea. Just going to make it kind of fun to try to live inside of there. So what we need to do is I got to get a bunch of spikes together, go in there, create our one foundation, get some spikes around it, and then just basically move the spikes out as we go. It's going to get kind of nasty because they're going to attack all the time in there. It's going to be a pretty much constant barrage. So let's do one more here. We'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm basically saving up ingots right now, trying to get to that elusive 10 ingots so we can make a butcher table. That would be huge. But we did yesterday find some animal hides, so we can actually go get that. But I think someone said that the quiver I can't make. Let me look. The quiver can be crafted at the workbench. Okay. This is what we're always not sure about, is which ones can be made at which bench. So the quiver is just made at the workbench. Easy. I just got to go get 2 animal hide. Super simple. And then the bone arrows, though, are at the advanced workbench. So we got to stick with stone arrows for a while, which unfortunately have a 50-50 chance of breaking. But once we get the quiver, we'll at least have some arrows. Then we can do some damage to the Vambies before they get too close to us. Let me finish these. I think I have enough planks to finish these right now. And then we can run into town for that metal pickaxe head and some of the other supplies over there. And we can do a light bit of looting. It's hard right now with the limited inventory and limited mobility. But what we can do is I can take a cart like this, put a couple boxes on top of it, and then we have a little mobile, like 2 storages. So it helps out a lot. So that's probably what we'll have to do. So now that we got those 2 built, let's get ourselves another storage. So let's do storage 1 and 2. All right, so we'll get a couple of those made up. We're going to need some more logs. We'll get these, and then maybe even make up another cart would probably be a good idea. Grab you guys. So just making these straight into planks. We'll make at least another storage. And let's go ahead and do another cart, too, because we absolutely need a second cart. So construction, other, no, placeable other, and log cart. Okay? So for that one, we need 3 logs, 10, just a ton of planks. So we're going to need more. But we'll get another one made up. That way I have 1 for logs, 1 for stone, and then we can throw storage on the stone one. Because I think you can stack storage on top of the stone stuff. That'll work just fine. There you go. Good. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and get just the initial part done. I think I have 1 ingot, so let's do this. Turn that into nails. Oh, we're good to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take advantage of how much fuel is on these ones and get just a little bit more smelting done too, so this helps out a lot. Get that, get that, get that, get that, get that. Okay. Let's see. Take those 2, throw that in there. Okay, I've got the nails. We'll throw the nails in really quick. Nails. And then we need 3 logs and 4 more planks. We have the planks. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Okay, 3 logs, and then that one is built. Slowly getting it. This is actually fairly safe over on this side. They don't seem to wander over here too bad. They kind of have like their little designated paths in there in the middle. They kind of definitely stay right in there and right on the other side. There's a ton of loot in these buildings. We could definitely get into some looting and get a bunch of stuff, but until we're a little more mobile, I don't want to do too much of that. There you go. Now we can grab logs a little quicker. We want to finish up these other storage. There you go. There's a couple already ready to go. All right, let's knock this one. And then we can go get our pickaxe made. And that would be kind of a huge upgrade too. There you go. There you go. Awesome. Okay. And then later on, when we get a little further in, we got to go up to the swamp area to fight the alligator crocodiles to get the hide from those guys in order to make a, in order to make the bigger backpack. Once we get that, our backpack gets way bigger and our weight goes way up too. We can also buy a perk from the trader to up that as well. Is that a chicken running by? I really, really need that. Where'd he go? Is that him right there? Hold on. Got him. Got him. We're getting a little better. The spear is something I never used in past seasons in terms of throwing it. That's something we never did in past seasons, so I'm really glad we're remembering to do it this season. So at least we're remembering that. We didn't remember that the quiver needed animal hide. We were so excited about getting arrows, and we didn't even check that. All right, good to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do this until it doesn't let us anymore. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then bam, bam, and good to go. There you go. We'll slowly start getting a bunch of iron together. We actually already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're rolling. All right, what were we doing? Planks. We're doing planks. I'll get our storage over there, and we'll get a little bit more sorted. There you go. Let's finish up these 2. I know we can just jump up there, but there you go. There's 1 and 2. Okay, let's do this. Before we do anything else, let me organize these and maybe even make just a little bit more. Okay, let's go like this. Let's get it straight first. Having it crooked will drive me bonkers. Okay. Go like that. And give me that. Stack you on top. There we go. All right. There you go. We're already up to a few there. Perfect. Get you out of the way real quick. We'll start getting some walls up in a minute, but that's easy stuff. We can work on that. But at least want like a little bit of a base place so we can have a good hidey hole over here. Let's go ahead and move this back over here as well. And we need way more storage. Storage in this game is something that you just never have enough of. Like no matter what, we always had to build like another storage. Even when I built like giant storage rooms, we still had to. There you go. Let's do 3 by 3. There you go. Okay. And we can start getting it sorted out just a little bit would be a good idea. Let's go ahead and throw these over. There you go. Couple more planks. We'll do, should we start doing the walls or do we do one more box? I think we'll stick with what we got here. So this first one we'll do like that. And like that. So all of those items. All right. And this one, let's do all the specialty items. We'll do those in a second. So I'll do rope in here with these ones. Like that. Keep that top row. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I was going to spread it all out, but we don't have to do that just yet. We're not to that point. Let's go, I guess just crafted items in here. Okay, like that. We'll end up putting that back in there. There you go. Crafted items. Don't like that. These ones, that one. Okay, just put it in there for now. We'll leave it as is. I guess as long as it's over here. Oh, keep the bandages. Keep the bandages. There you go. Okay, just kind of remain light. Let's get some more stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2. 2 there. And 2 more here. There you go. Rolling. Got another ingot. See, it starts coming quick. Once we have that full 10, we can make the butcher table. The butcher table is pretty big. Then we can actually take out a bear, boar, deer, any of those, and throw it on the butcher table and get ourselves some things. But I want to make this run over there real quick, but I really do want to take the cart. So Can I consolidate a little? We just did that and then realized that we should consolidate as best we can. Those are probably going to end up on us, but let's see. This didn't really work as I thought it would. Like that. Like this. There we go. Take that and place that. Okay. So this one can go with us, I think. Yeah, there you go. They'll stack on top there, which is perfect. So we don't have to take the stones off, and I can gather more stones while we're out there if we want to. We can wait for that one more time. Food and water is okay, but we should probably top it off one more time. Let's do this. Drink. And drink. And then we're going to empty and go ahead and refill this. Get this one re-going. But it's spring right now, so we don't... Oh, no, not put out fire. My bad. It's spring right now, so we don't have to worry just yet about the bad weather. In the summertime, we get heat, and we do have, like, you start overheating and stuff like that. You got to watch that a little bit. And then in the wintertime, obviously, you start freezing. There's snow everywhere, and the water freezes, so that you have to worry about the bad guys coming for you. Even when you're, like, hiding in your base, they'll just come running across the ice and come at you. it's not a good time. There you go. There you go. Okay, empty the extra. All right, we'll have to get a little bit of stuff for that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll wait for one more there. Let me grab just a couple more logs. We're almost done. And then we'll get over into town. We'll grab that metal pickaxe head and whatever else we can out of that building. That's why we're taking a cart with us, so we actually have enough. There you go. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Doing good. Just a couple more planks, make one more storage over here, and we'll make plenty of storage by the time we're done here. And we'll have kind of storages end up being kind of slung everywhere. But I'm hoping like day 5 or 6 I can move into the middle of town. Once we get the ATV, that kind of makes it to where we can go in the middle of town. The only thing bad that I was kind of thinking about if we live in the middle of the town, I don't know how that does for Mike and gathering trees. That's going to be a very interesting one. If you guys don't know, this game has an NPC named Mike. Most of you guys know this. Most of the people that watch this play the game themselves. But Mike is the NPC that can gather for you. And he's got a certain range that he can go to. So I don't know exactly what that range is. But definitely could be an issue if we're building in the middle of the town like that. Can I do this? I think if I do this, I can get one more stack in here. There you go. Here we go. All right, let's do one more storage. We'll go placeable, storage, or we can do 2 probably. There you go. Move you. Bam. There you go. All right, now I got 2 storages. I do want to take, because we might end up going straight to the trader today. So stuff that's worth good money, these things here, this is kind of the stuff that we want to hold on to, stuff like that. Everything else can go over here. Like that. Oh, you know what? Let's start our first couple walls here. We'll go, should we do another foundation here, maybe? Let me see. Let's go construction, foundation. Let's do that. We'll widen that one more. There you go. Get rid of those planks. Same thing here. Okay, placeable. Sorry, construction, foundation, go. Okay, there you go. Planks off. Out of the way. Good. Okay. We got plenty of storage. Let me just empty out whatever else I don't want to take with me. And maybe throw these on the fire. All right, let's eat that. Eat that. Throw both of those. And I just need a couple sticks if we have them. Just enough to get the water purified. And I think 1 stick will actually get it, if I remember right. It's been a while. That 1 stick will get it completely purified. But we'll put 2 on just to be safe. That should get this. You'll see the little counter here. It'll go around. But we'll get that clean water before we go anywhere else. There you go, man. Slowly getting it. So we're going to go right over here into the other side of town. You can kind of see the town on the map. We're going right over here to this corner store again. Not the corner store. Sorry. This store here, the big store. Maybe this one. One of these. I don't even know anymore. I think this one right here. We're going to that one because there's some freestanding stuff there that you can grab. And now that we have a little bit of storage, we can actually get most of it out of there. I think there's foods and stuff too, so it's a really good stop. And these should go out soon, but we'll throw one more set on these guys. Slowly working our way up for the ingots. There you go. Another one coming up there. Awesome. Too good, too good. Okay, water should be good. There you go, clean water. Wait, do we still have dirty? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Did I drink it? I did. We didn't get sick, did we? Okay. Okay, empty. That was... Normally you get sick. I don't remember what you need to kill yourself for that either. Okay, let's go. So we got a cart. We got to be a little careful. How's my spear doing? Spear is about half. The crossbow is great, but we don't have a quiver yet. But we're about to take care of that. There's animal hide over here that we can grab. We stay on this backside. We should... Actually, we're going this way anyway. And since we're going this way, we should do a quick bit of looting. Have I gone in here yet? No, I have not. Let's do this building real quick. We'll see if we get some good loot out of it. And now that we have the storage with us, we can drop. So we will be good to go. I wonder if Mike has the potential to spawn here. How good would that be? That would be awesome. So Mike will spawn in... It used to be one of like 3 areas. They've expanded it to like 7 areas now. So he could be all over the place. Man, I really don't want to fight these guys, but we're going to have to fight a little. The key here is make sure we're not fighting multiples. One at a time we can do, man. Okay, yeah, come on. Is he coming alone? All right, let's get it. Oh, I wish we had a bow right now. You can sometimes get them 2 or 3 times in between their swing. Oh, no, don't let him run. He kind of like changes his mind on whether he wants to hit you or not. I don't know. I feel like the AI got tweaked a little bit. We talked about that in the last episode. There's just slightly different behavior from what we saw before. It's not like crazy, but it's noticeable. Okay. All right, let's get some stuff done here. Oh, my bad. Is this one openable? I think it's just this one here. Okay, that one there. All right, inside here, there's quite a bit of stuff. Just gotta be careful. I've been attacked in here before. This is a kind of a rough spot to be. All right, let's search what we can. You can do T to take all, or if you want to look in the inventory, you can still hit E and then hit T if you want to, just so you can see it. It is kind of nice to be able to see what you're pulling out, but if you look over on the right side, it does show you over there what you're pulling. You just gotta watch and make sure that it says empty afterwards. I miss a lot of loot because it says, it doesn't say empty, and we'll move on. So here you go. We got bolts. There you go. A few bolts. Clay bowls. I don't have room for yet. There you go. Does that say empty? Yep. There you go. Okay. See, there you go. See how we hit T and there's still something in there? That's what you got to watch for. So, let's start dropping everything in here. Just drop it all. Okay. Make sure we're getting that. Make sure we get that. All right, we got a iron pickaxe head. That one's huge. Wool, huge. Med kit and small med kit. This is such huge finds in here. It's huge. All right, search that. Got that. Got that. Got that. So now we have all of those things. I don't have room for those yet, but we will in just a second. Okay. Medical. These ones go over here. I like to keep one small med kit on us, so we will hold on to that. I'm gonna put you there. All right, we got mechanical parts times 4, Kevlar times 5. That alone is going to give you over $20, $25. That's perfect. And I keep calling it dollars. It's just coins. My bad. But I'll probably keep calling it dollars. Lots of food here. You can leave it here so you don't risk it going bad, or you can grab it. But if I leave it there, it will stay there as long as I don't touch it. So we're going to leave it for now because we do need that later. We're going to need it. Same with those things. They're just chilling. Okay. There you go. A little bit more plastic. You got all that. Think we got everything? Oh, we missed something there. Okay, we missed something in that one. Okay, that one's the big money right there. Wire's not too bad either. All right, and then everything else over here. And then if there's room, there's not. Yeah, this thing is just, it's huge. Okay. All right, there you go, man. There's the big loot. There's another building right next to us that has... This building right here usually has a couple things. And then there's a town that's right over here. I think it's this one. That's got a canteen. A free canteen. but it's right in the middle of town, so you have to go into the danger zone to get there. But it's definitely worth it. But there you go. We got our pickaxe head, so we can get a iron or whatever pickaxe. Now we just got to decide if we want to make the trek across to the trader today or first thing tomorrow. I think today we finish up looting, and then we load up for stuff that we want to sell, and then we take the long trek across the desert to go do the oh wow, electrical parts just chilling. I didn't know there was more of that. That I wasn't tracking. That's awesome. I love that there's stuff starting to show up on the shelves and stuff. I think that's awesome. That's just a nice little addition. Okay. Okay, can we drop that? Move that up at least. Okay. Let me go get those other things. We're doing okay. All right, where did I see those? There you go. Electrical there. Electrical there. That's awesome. That wasn't there, I don't think, last time I played, but maybe it was. We have a really short memory, so I actually don't know. But there you go. So much stuff today. Get all that. Get that. All right. Deja vu there. Okay. A whole bunch of nothing. Got all those. I do these. I did. We do the 2 trash bags. Maybe. There you go. Did that one. Think we did the car already? Yeah, we did the cars. Okay, let me grab my cart. Okay, so we will back, because we definitely want to, like, kind of sort this a little bit before we go running over to the trader. We want to take, like, maximum good things. I don't know if the spear can kill that thing. I'm afraid if I throw my spear at it, we're going to be spearless. Okay. Let me search these. Search that. Make sure we're ready. Alright, some nails. Do a quick drop here. I think we have enough in here now to make enough money. I really think we do. I think we're going to be good. Okay, let's get that real quick. Check this one. Oh, come over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, dearie, come back. Yep. Watch my stamina. Stamina. Dang it. I could have thrown it, but I'm just worried that we're going to... Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. I really want to throw the spear. It gets stuck on something. Come on, come on, come on. We got him. We got him. Okay, unfortunately, I can't carry him back with this cart. And carrying him makes you go really slow. So let me run this back. I'm going to go grab another cart. We'll bring him over here. And if we're going to get that butcher table, we'll be able to butcher that guy up, get a bunch of meat and other stuff from it. Oh, God, we're stamina. Come on. All right, hold on, hold on. Oh, he's running. He's running. Okay. When you stop. We got him. That was like at his feet. Okay, make sure we're not running into a bad guy here. Pick up you. We actually get it all? Okay. We got more feathers. We got a little bit of meat. Perfect. Fluids are great. We're not that hungry yet. Everything is going pretty good. Awesome. Okay. So we can do a little bit of this. Go like that. Go like that. Drop all of that. Drop all of that. Okay, quiver time. We need a quiver. So I don't like the crossbow. I'm actually not a fan of the crossbow. We've never had good luck with it. But we'll use it in the early going since we have all those free bolts. We'll go ahead and use it because I think those have a better chance not to break. But it doesn't fire very fast, to be honest. So I've got 3. I just need 2 plus a little bit of rope, right? A little bit of rope. Go to the workbench. So we need 2 and 2. Quiver. Bam. Okay, we have a quiver. Ladies and gentlemen, we can fire arrows. Bam. Okay? You take these, put them over in there, and then just like that, bam. Look at that. We are loaded up, ready to go. So I got a screenshot when he was loading it, but that was good. The other thing is that pickaxe head. Can I make that? I don't actually know. Let me see. That one we might not be able to if we need a better bench. Advanced workbench. So that is a no. I saw it in the comments, but I couldn't remember which one it was that we wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Okay, so this is kind of just gonna sit for a while because we can't do much with it, but eventually we'll be able to. Okay. Yep. Go up here. Drop that, drop that, drop that. And I pull that off. Put this here somewhere maybe? No. Okay, we'll put it in there for now. Did have one more ingot there. That puts us up to 9. One more ingot, we can make that butcher table. But in here we've got 6 times 3, that's 18. Another 21, so 39. 42-ish. And then, yeah, that's over 50. Maybe about 60. I didn't count it exactly, but 60-ish in there. That's pretty good. All right, let me go get that deer before it disappears. There you go. Okay, quick deer run. Go get our first deer. These give you a lot of good stuff. The big thing it gives you is the meat and the kidneys. Those are big, but you have to obviously be to the point where you can make use of them. Right now, we're not going to be able to do a lot with some of the supplies that we get from these guys, but it's still really good. There's also not very many bad guys in here today. I'm cool with it, but it's always daunting. Now I don't know where they're at. Okay. We don't have a lot of stamina, but we'll get back. There you go, man. Our first deer. What's up, dude? So we got some good eats at least. Can we grab this? Can I grab these while we're still on a cart? No. I think you used to be able to. There you go. All right. Like that. There you go, man. First animal back. The nice thing, too, is I typically use these carts as like a save for these guys. Like it's like our freezer, our mobile freezer. Basically, once you have them on there, they don't go bad or anything. You can let them sit on there. I imagine in the future, that'll be something that they eventually patch out. But for right now, it is good to go. Oh, I only got one watermelon because we had our full inventory. We can drink that coffee to keep our fatigue good to go. And our stamina's back up. Okay. All right. Let's drop what we can. Drop what we can. Drop these. Drop those. Drop those. Okay, and these ones are... Got plenty of time on those ones, so throw those in there. The liver eventually goes into some really good advanced food making stuff, but obviously we can't make it yet. You basically take the liver, meat, veggie mix, and milk and turn it into a stew mix, and then you turn that eventually into a ration, and that's the way to go, because that one gives you actual stat bonuses, but it's going to be a while before we get to that point. We're actually good on water right now. Nice. I actually want to get these rations out of my pocket, too. That's been in our pocket for a while. We'll throw it here. There you go. And then we can cook these other 3. There you go. There you go. And there you go. But for now, we can just cook these since I can't do anything with them. The chicken goes into small rations, too. That's another really good one, but we don't have anything for that just yet. All right. We can just grab some sticks. Throw those in. We don't have to jump over the water. I don't know why I keep doing that, but it's a thing. All right. So let me go like this. Throw those on. And we're lit up. Okay. Day 2 was actually really good. The other thing we want to go do, so we got our quiver, so we can actually shoot now, which is amazing. So we can actually take some things out. Next step is definitely going to be to get to the trader. So the quickest way from where we're at here, basically we cut in between here, hug the wall as best we can, get around here, and then once you see the trees, then you cut across. There's always Vambies spawning out here in the wild, so it's going to be a little dangerous. We've got to make sure that we take stuff that is going to be worth good money. So we maybe need to do just a little bit more looting. So maybe we work on that a little bit. Let me just stack what we can real quick. Okay. Fill that up as best we can. Okay. We'll have to make some more storage. But I basically want to go in and... Oh, and actually, these are good money, too. The coffee and green tea, you combine those with a can, like we did that first day. There you go. We can do that right now. And by themselves, they're $1. When you combine it, it's like 3. We go like that, go like that, craft all, go like that, go like that, craft all. So now in your inventory, you've got green tea and coffee, and those are $3 a piece. So there's 15 right there, 12 right there, $27 just from those 2 things. So perfect. That's what we want to see. All right, so there you go. That's what we're going to do, man. We're going to take a super quick trip tomorrow to the trader to kind of get some stuff done there. Let's finish out today with just a little bit of looting. Let's make a couple more storages, or at least one more storage real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. Okay. We'll throw at least one more storage down. We will never have enough storage, so this will be a consistent, constant thing. And I tend to just put them all over the place in the early going, and then we'll get organization going later. You can label these, which is really nice, but early on, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But you can definitely label them, and it'll show up on the front. See? Test. Like that. See, it'll actually show up on the front. Looks pretty good. Let's see. Throw the remainder there. 5 out of 6. Okay. And 6 out of 6 there. And maybe get some walls up. So let's do that. I really want to loot. I really want to loot. But the right answer right now is keep smelting and gathering. That's the right answer. But we also have a problem there. Okay, we can do this. Let me grab one log, or well, whatever's sitting over here. Let me grab a couple logs to get our smelting going so we can get that 10th one. We can get a butcher table so we can butcher that deer, or we can make another cart so we can grab logs a little easier because logs are kind of a premium right now. All right, let me see. We're going to go like so. And what we could do, if I had a better pickaxe, we could go over there to the cave near us and get ourselves... We could go to that cave right over there and get ourselves some coal. That would help actually a lot. All right, let's get each one lit up. Get these, make sure we have rocks. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just need a couple more to get this butcher table. So maybe butcher table will be the final thing we get today. That would be a good way to end it, I think. There you go. There's yet another. Okay, I can't even put it in there because we got too much junk. Here, let's do this. There we go. All right. There's another one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Okay. Just want to make sure it didn't seem like that was the right number. All right. I don't think I loaded these ones back up. My fault. Get you going. So this will be the 10th one here, and I hope we can make the butcher table. I didn't actually check that. That's the other thing you have to take a look at is the technologies that you haven't unlocked yet. There's some things that you can't make yet, like the advanced mixer or things like that that you can't make right away. Butcher table. Oh, no. Butcher table is also not something we found yet. So I can go try to get a tech note right up there. That kind of takes priority over everything because this doesn't even help us if we don't do that. All right, we're making a super quick run. Take your storage with you. Take your storage with you. So there's a town right over there. We're going to super quick go up there. Avoid the little town. There's 2 little search spots. We'll search what we can. Grab whatever loot, and then kind of decide our direction from there. So this takes priority because I have to get at least 1 tech note. Once we find that, we can choose what to unlock. That helps. I do need to be careful running wildly into the grass area like this. We could run into a bear pretty quickly. Typically, you can kite them well enough to kill them without them getting you, but I don't ever have luck like that. The bears are pretty much the death. That's pretty much how we die. Like it's just over at that point. We probably just should stand there and just take it. All right, I'm gonna eat that and eat that. Okay, let's go into here. All right, we're looking for a little white note sitting on anything. It could be pretty much anywhere. It could be sitting on any one of these benches. It could be sitting on the floor. We've seen it in a lot of places. And there it is right there. There you go. Tech page. Yes. Okay, there's a lot of things to unlock here, but we know what we want today. And everyone's going to tell you a different thing that's the most important to get. This is like one of the things that I see people fight about in comments all the time is what is the best choice to unlock right away? No one typically agrees on that. All right, let's go like that. Okay, empty, empty. Good. Okay, I can't get the rope. I'm okay with that. Definitely want that. What can I not grab? Don't need seeds right now. They become important later, but right now, no. Seeds, no. Bam. Okay, a little heavy, but fine. Our cart's right outside. It's not like I can't drop that off. All right. There's not usually... This is usually a super safe little spot. There's usually not anything over here. All right, throw those up there because we'll combine those later. And everything else just goes in there. Perfect. Eat that. Okay. Go on this side. But unless they change it, there's not usually a Vambi here. So this is reasonably safe-ish. There you go. So it's you, and you. That and that. There we go. We got a couple good things out of it. Already searched you. Go down to this one on the end. This is also a possible location, I think. This one is. Or it used to be for the ATV trailer. I don't know if that still is a thing, but it was in the past. There you go. This is a big thing right here. The fuel cans. This is huge because these do not respawn. So this, everything in game respawns. Except for things that are outside, like laying on counters and stuff. That does not respawn. And these here do not respawn. So that gas that I got from it is it. Later on, you can make your own gas. But it's just something to keep in mind when you're initially adventuring until you can make your own. Gas is very finite early on. So you got to kind of be careful. We got stone. Don't really need you. And you don't have to empty the inventory out. That's just habit from old games. Let's see. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Not much in there. That's good. Make sure you get underneath there. Okay. Okay, let me just drop everything over here. All the good stuff over there. And we could drop that gas can over here too, honestly. Can I maybe make enough room? I think so. There you go. I knew we could do it. Alright. Oil, feather, oil. Okay, so man, I feel like we're like on the way. Should we just start venturing that way? So maybe we do, man. Maybe we venture to the trader now. And I just got to be careful not to sprint. We're also going to have a fatigue issue very soon. I can drink a coffee to keep us a little buzzed so we don't fall asleep or anything, but we're going to definitely start having some issues. Maybe I leave the cart over here because we're going to be using it tomorrow. And we go back and make sure we're ready to go first thing in the morning. Now we're good. Let's roll. We're going to roll. Something I do like to do at each one of these little towns is we like to do an outpost. So maybe we work on an outpost over there. So let's kind of just creep this way, be a little bit careful. This is actually how we died last season. 7 or so episodes in, we were running across this desert and we had something come out of the woodwork. But we had the settings changed to where the Vambies pretty much like 1 or 2 shot you in order to take you out. It was pretty rough. You can also go into the desert to get these for making medicine and stuff. Definitely really good. There you go. Obtained by harvesting aloe plants. It doesn't tell you what it makes, but I think it's for, if I remember right, it's all the medical stuff, right? So aloe goes into all the different medical stuff. You need aloe for the medicated bandage and aloe for the regular bandage. So definitely worth gathering. I don't think it's worth a lot of money. Look, it's only 6 cents per, but that's really not bad if you stack up a bunch of it. So maybe it'd be worth it. All right, yeah, we're gonna venture this way. We probably won't do the trader until tomorrow's video. We'll split it out a little. But there you go. We got a couple. Oh, geez, what is that? Can't see that far, and I don't have my glasses on. I'm pretty sure that's a boar. If it's a boar, it's not a big deal, right? Boar, no issue. If it's a bear, it's trouble. I think it's a boar. I don't know. I didn't wear my glasses for recording this morning. So a lot of times if you're wondering why I can't see things, it's so easy to see on the screen. It's because somebody doesn't wear their glasses very often. Let's see. All right, we're rolling. I think we're going the right way. Yeah, we want to kind of skirt the desert area here. You just got to watch because the bad guys spawn kind of just all over out here. You can usually see them way ahead, but I have a tendency to not. And then we get super close to them. You can use some of the terrain to jump on top of sometimes. There's no guarantee. Typically, they can't get you, but they do have a jump attack where they can sometimes get you. Yeah, this is nerve-wracking early game. This way we can get an idea. I think it's 500 coins in order to get the location of the ATV. That's awesome, but that is a lot. I think we want to skirt down here. A little bit of corn, thank you. And we still have, when we get here, we've got this other town that we can, the actual trader town, that we can search for a bit of money too. So whatever the total is that we need, we can always stay in the local area and try to get as much as we can. But yeah, this should be fun. We have our bolts now, so maybe we can stay at range and get a few of these guys taken out. I like being on the rocks. We can usually hide on the rocks a little better. we're basically going right down here. Let me see if we can see it from up here. Just don't fall off the rocks. We've done that too many times. Okay, let's see. We got a water. Nice. We also have, if we have to, I've got a coffee. So our guy's getting a little tired. Let's drink that. There you go. Fills up the fluids. Gives us a little bit of energy. We'll just live off of coffee and fear. All right, can I see it from here? I think it's right there, right? Yeah. I think you can kind of see a couple of the buildings right there, but I can't tell for sure. Can I? Sometimes you can skirt down these, but don't be dumb. Don't do it. If I break my leg out here, it's going to be the worst day. One of the big things you got to watch out for is you can easily break your leg from like pretty small falls early on, but then you can get a perk to make it to where it's not that bad, but it still happens quite a bit. Oh, watermelon, watermelon. Okay. Oh, we couldn't even pick it up. Hold on. Watermelon. And watermelon. We're also at 80 health, so we're not exactly full health. All right. This feels like a good trap area here. All right. These guys spawn a little bit of everywhere. Since we're playing on default settings, so it shouldn't be too overwhelming. You're talking about like 3 to 5 per town. But in previous seasons, we've upped it to like maximum. And it gets pretty nasty in the towns. There actually ends up being just like huge groups of them. Just kind of making sure we don't have any surprises just yet. There you go. Oh my god, is the ATV in the trader town? Best day ever. Don't you have to repair it though? Okay. Okay, as long as you do a headshot, it takes them out. Oh my god, look at this. Day 2, day 3 find. ATV in trader town. What a great day. All right, I really just got to get to the trade. So we don't need to buy the ATV location anymore. Okay, so there's that. There you go. That's what I was worried. Okay. Okay, duck the rock. We should be fine. Can he jump up here? No, we're good. We are safe. Shoot you right in your dome. There's also a goat or whatever over there. Okay, grab my cart. Oh my god, the ATV is here. Okay, super quick into the trader. Oh, no. Hold on. We're fine. No panicking. Use the objects. Okay. That's right. They can't jump that high, but if you're on a smaller car, they can absolutely get you. There you go, man. This was actually the best possible day. So I don't remember. I think you have to repair it or something. I don't actually know. I didn't even think about that. Oh, let's focus. Let's look at the trader. So what we're going to do is ask the trader for the location. And now we don't have to. How good is that? So we could do some of these other things that we want to do. So under the buy tab, you basically go in here. You've got skills, furniture, and props, and then workbenches and machines. So lots of good stuff. Oh, the freezer. That's awesome. That's a future thing. That's way later. Let's see. Furniture. And then skills is the main one. You can also go into info, and you can get the ATV location, which is 250, which I don't need. Greatest day ever. But we can get the ATV trailer location like so. Let me do that in a minute. Okay. Let's trade the little bit of stuff that we do have. And then the big thing that you really want to like go for in here is the Lucky Raider. 450. That's bigger than anything else in here. The locations, awesome. The Lucky Raider is the key. So we're going to try to get 450 coins together as quick as we can. So we'll sell everything because that will up the amount that we end up getting. So there you go, man. That was a pretty good day. I'm actually going to end it here. We're going to have to kind of break it into 2 episodes. And then next episode, we'll pick it up right here. I think we might build a quick outpost on the backside. It's 9:30 p.m. So we'll see. Let's see how much money we get just real quick from trading. And then we'll end it there. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Really do appreciate you guys. There's 50. Oh, nice. That was a task, too. We can sell these guys. Coffee and tea. There you go. 122 already. Oh, man. Did I bring the beef stew with us? What were we doing? Okay. Sell that. Sell that. Oh, my bad. Sell. So we're at 128. So I still need 300 more basically to get to that 450. But it could be possible. It could absolutely be possible. Let's not sell that. Obviously not sell that. Sell these real quick. I can combine those. Go like that, go like that. Craft all. Go like that, go like that. Craft that. So, okay, we got 9 of those. That's 41 right there. Get that. And these 2. 54, so 183. And we can still loot this whole area to include hers. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. I will literally save right here. I won't do anything without you guys because this is kind of a big town to get through. There you go, man. To the trader lady on day 3. Wasn't really kind of planning how we were going to do all this, but this is actually working out pretty good. See you guys next one. Thank you so much.